So Twitter, it seems, has openly declared war while backing a certain nameless person. And you know what? That is absolutely insane. If you look at this, for example, what would the layperson think if they saw this? At Johnny Depp. That, by the way, is going to be Johnny Depp. But you see this here when you look at it. Everything going on right now, you look at that account, and the account is suspended. See, if you look at Twitter's actions as of late, and we'll be looking at a few of those in this video, but you see things like this. These all specifically target Johnny Depp. In fact, suspending Adam Waldman, essentially his biggest advocate. You look at the blow to that. I mean, what is that supposed to do? And who does it serve? Now, me, I can't answer that fully. I can't say what goes on behind the scenes, but you know what? I can speculate. And my speculation leads me to this idea that, well, it helps to have powerful friends who have even more powerful friends that control platforms and beyond. So hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day, by the way. And if you would, before we get started, share this video far and wide because you know what? Everyone needs to see what's going on. Also, if you could, feed that pesky algorithm. That algorithm, it likes likes, it likes comments, it likes you being there. So do I, by the way. Man, you like that buttering you up. Also, taking that, if you subscribe to the channel, make sure you're still subscribed. And if you hadn't, well, you definitely have a home here. That umbrella guy definitely loves you all. So like I was saying at the beginning, as far as Twitter's actions go as of late, there's been some very questionable behavior, and you have to wonder why all of this is happening. I mean, if you look at the images in front of you, for example, this is the communication between Adam Waldman and Twitter, and what you'll notice in this is twofold. Number one, you'll notice Adam Waldman again and again asking them, hey, what's going on? Why have I been suspended? And also, he's advocating for his client, Johnny Depp. Now, both of these things, they basically get stonewalled, and it's crazy to watch this stuff play out. You can see Waldman, for example, saying, I would like a response about my suspended Twitter account, please. No email has been sent to me explaining why, despite repeated promises. No notice was given, no reason was provided. Perhaps that's a mistake, perhaps it's something else. I'll need to take actions. I'd like to know. Now, along with that, he brings up another point, and one that I find very odd when you break it down. I mean, here you have number one that he's talking about setting up a verified Twitter account for his client JD as he has instructed me, and you have him noting this here. I would be grateful if you or someone at Twitter would contact me today about these two matters. JD has accrued 10.2 million followers on Instagram with a mere handful of posts and was the fastest to 1 million followers in the history of Instagram. He is one of the highest grossing actors in Hollywood history. I find it concerning that no one responds to me. That is a good point, too. See, if you go over to Instagram and you look at this account, you'll notice two things about it. Number one, obviously, Adam Waldman is right, definitely on this. And number two, that is almost understated what he was saying. I mean, that impact, look at it here. We are talking about an account that is built up 10.3 million followers. And like Adam Waldman said, this account was the fastest in Instagram history. We're talking about quite a few accounts here to build up 1 million followers. When you look at the amount of posts, too, we are talking about 18 posts or around 572,000 plus people per post. I mean, that is a crazy amount of folks. And when you look at the interaction to this, I mean, look at a few of these posts here. City of Lies, when this pops up, we get a poster for it. 1.3 million likes, 21,600 comments. Most people would get this in likes, if they're doing well. He gets that in comments alone. Going in, just some random stuff. We have 2.1 million likes, 42,100 comments, and so on. You'll notice everything is at least getting 1 million, but you have stuff like Give Me Some Truth here, 3.7 million plays to listen to that, 30,000 comments. Again, you're talking about somebody that drives traffic. So why is it that this potential source for enormous amount of traffic, first of all, has his voice, his biggest advocate, banned? That's upheld, by the way. They tell him to, in no uncertain terms, hey, you're banned. By the way, maybe you shouldn't have been banned. You should have been able to appeal, but you didn't get to appeal, so we're going to treat it like you did. Hey, by the way, you're still banned. Then they tell JD that, hey, at Johnny Depp, that's actually going to be opened up for you. We've reserved that for you. So when you go and you check out that brand new account, well, let's just say, when I see that it's been account suspended, when I see Twitter suspends accounts which violate the Twitter rules and have never been on there, that would definitely defy my expectations. This too, it's been sitting around for who knows how long. Anybody that looks up his they would think that he's been suspended. With everything that has gone on that platform, you know exactly what people are going to think. And again, when you think about that platform, why exactly are they doing all of this? Now, like I was saying before, I have no idea what goes on behind the scenes, so I cannot say with certainty what's causing all of this stuff. But you know what? Some of these headlines out here, yeah, they make me speculate. I mean, we know about the relationship between the Rocket Man and a certain nameless person. Well, that Rocket Man, there's some bombshell stuff about him that I'm going to talk about in another video. But let's just say, well, he makes a powerful friend for that person, especially when you look at something like this. Tesla CEO tells the New York Times he became aware of the hack within minutes because friends texted him. He said he directly called Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey to alert him. So they call one another. Now that headline by itself, it gets the old antenna wagging, doesn't it? But this one really takes the prize. This, by the way, it was filed under quote-unquote power players in the media, so it gives you an idea of who these people are. And this is talking about stuff they do in the public, so what are they doing in private? Jack Dorsey asked Elon Musk how he would run Twitter. Here's what Musk said. Now, if you think about Musk and you think about the way that he treats people he doesn't like, well, you've seen the things that he said overtly about JD. You also know that he's been out there, he's been trying to evade deposition. He's been doing it for quite some time. So yeah, I mean, when you think about how he would run Twitter, how would he run Twitter indeed? That brings up some interesting questions, doesn't it? So when you start scratching at the surface, you find things like this. You find Jack Dorsey under attack by activist investor seeking to oust him. You see Elon Musk coming in, helping him deal with his enemies, and it makes you wonder about this little thing called turnabout. I mean, after all, that's only fair play, right? There's a lot more with Elon, too. We'll talk about that in another video. But yeah, I wanted to bring up Twitter. I wanted to bring up the insanity there because they continue to target JD. They target all the people around him. This stuff, it has to be called out too before it's too late. But anyway, let me know what you think about this stuff. As always too, appreciate the heck out of you. You make this stuff possible. No one else does. So thank you. Also, I want to ask if you would check out the links in the description if you want to help the channel out further. This stuff, yeah, not beloved by all the platforms, so check that out. And always, again, appreciate you. Can't say that enough. Thank you.